Alright, on to the weather now. Here now, Jennifer. Okay, thank you, Chuck and Sue. Right now, current conditions at midnight reports at 70 in LaGuardia, 68 in JFK, 70 in Newark, it's 72 out of Turner, and it's 66 out in Islip, and 66 out in White Plains, and in Peekskill, and in Deer Park, and 67 in Bridgeport, and 68 in New Haven. Here, right, our current condition. Tomorrow's forecast around the nation. A wedge of mild to dry air will cover much of the central and eastern New England as high pressure south of Nova Scotia circulates ocean cooled air to the northeast coast. Clouds will preserve the sun in most places thanks to an Atlantic moisture flowing inland, but rain is not expected. Low pressure in West Virginia is attached to a stalled front from the stretch east of the Virginia Capes. Thundery showers will form near the front and in the central Appalachians. Very warm and humid air covers the southeast as a corridor of moisture at 10,000 feet will stretch from the Mississippi Delta to central North Carolina. Heavy thunderstorms blew up in the steeper, more slur of air as floated influenced by high pressure over the Bahamas. As a result, sunshine will dominate southern and central areas. Out cold front will push east of the Ohio Valley into the Appalachians. At Brooklyn and gusty thunderstorms will develop from eastern Ohio to central New York, and noticeably dry air will spread east. From the upper plains in the Midwest and then circulation around low pressure near James Bay will remain cool, unsettled conditions to the Northern Great Lakes. Heavy thunderstorms will form in western Kansas and then move southeastward. A few thunderstorms are expected in the eastern Rockies from southern Montana to New Mexico. The west will be very hot inland, but the coast will stay seasonal and regular heat in the northwest may trigger late day thunderstorm in the Cascades. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast. Will be cool like this. For today, early low clouds, the hazy sun, high middle 80s, and cooler during the short. Tonight, scattered showers, muggy low near 70 degrees for 12. Parts of the skies, and warm, scattered thunderstorms, high near 80s. Saturday, Sunday, cooler air with steadily filtering the region of north-westerly breezes and a few scattered afternoon showers are expected on Saturday, but Sunday should be dry. Highs will be for the middle 70s, low 80s. And for Monday and Tuesday, a gradual warming trend will begin. Highest pressure moves east in New England, and arrival of warmer, more humid air will be accompanied by some showers and clouds. And beaches spots at hazy sun and long sun and South Shore, North Jersey Shore from 78 to 83 degrees and 69 to 79 meters low for that region. Catskills and Poconos hit late rain about 80 to 82 and 64 to 65 degrees in that region, and parts of the Sandcastles, the Berkshires and Great Mountains. 79 and 82 to the highs, 62 to 65 to the lows. And ocean temperatures, Block Island at 62, Fair Island at 68, Atlantic City at 69, Fire Island 68, and Cape Hatteras 78 degrees. Sunrise 5:46 a.m. tomorrow morning, set about 8:18 p.m. and rises tomorrow morning about 5:47 a.m. and moon rises today 3:30 p.m. and sets tomorrow 1:52 a.m. and rises about 4:34 p.m. First quarter moon July 23rd, full moon July 30th, 6:35 a.m. Last quarter moon August 5th, and new moon August 14th. Saturday rise of the day at 11:05 p.m. set tomorrow. And today 11:14 a.m. Jupiter rise of the day 6:47 p.m. sets 3:55 a.m. and Mars rises today 3:08 a.m. sets about 6:14 p.m. and Venus rise today about 2:52 a.m. and sets about 5:11 p.m. Pollution index here in New York City 39, ozone good, and White Plains 30 good with ozone. Hampstead Line 5 with good with sulfur. Babylon Long Island 31 ozone, and Cliffside Park New Jersey 35 ozone, and Jersey Park in Jersey City New Jersey 62 with particular smoke. Bolted winds from the south at 10 to 15 knots, and visibly 5 miles more, and wave heights 1 foot of the south 3 feet in the ocean here. And that's me, whatever. I'm Janice Upsing Member. Good evening and here is Lynn Berman with the sports from Atlanta. Here, take away, Lynn. Alright, thank you very much. There, Janice. In Atlanta, only 38 hundredths of a point separated Alexei Nemov and his personal Liu Hao Sheng as they prepared for the final rotation of men's individual all-around gymnastics, and they've been close but not quite this close, and all afternoon they moved clockwise around the competition floor. They also been studies and contrast, and lead the Chinese star was barely 5 feet 3 inches at rate on the explosive and strength, and Nemov the retro sense 5'9" and relied on the long elegant times and almost had casual virtuosity. Like characters in the Agatha Christie novel, they have a contenders that slowly dropped from sight. Vitaly Sharapov of Belarus, winner of the 6 gold medals in Barcelona, had struggled early and been forced to play fierce catch-up, and Alexei Varpov of Russia had fallen fast on the pommel to drop them second or 30th in a single rotation. And when Sharapov last scored 9.762 was posted after the score exercise, it was quite clear that the gold was going to deliver the Chinese direction. They started newly at the same time, a remarkable and appropriate coincidence, and lay on the horizontal bar, Nemov on the floor. Lead with a clean routine and a clean double twist and doubly at die mount. Nemov with 1 missed element and 1 small step on it, landing it as tumbling run. When the scores finally flashed on an electronic scoreboard of 9.79 on an e-ball and 9.787 lead, the first all-around gold medalist in Chinese history would be hoisted in the air by two tall coaches, one of them and his mentor, Quang Yibin, and the Russians might have beaten the Chinese fighter. The team lineup, but Lee, a 22-year-old, with trained in Beijing, was the best. In lineup, like a pitcher who has been thrown too many innings, Michelle Smith of Ireland. Awakened yesterday with a sore right shoulder, and as for felt tightness from a strained ligament near her ribcage, there are some questions of whether she would compete in 20-meter individual medley. Not to worry, not only did she swim, but she became the first three-time gold medalist at the Centennial Summer Games and perhaps the biggest sports story in history. In Irish, after finishing 7th in the morning, qualified, and Nate Smith took an early lead in tonight's final, which stood a challenge in the breaststroke from Lin Lee of China and pull away with a freestyle kick to win in 2 minutes and 13.93 seconds at Montreal. Limpert of Canada won the silver 2:14.35, and Lin took the bronze in 2:14.74. It's like a dream. I almost can't believe it. I never dreamed of going home with a gold. There are 3 other golds awarded tonight. Denis Pankar of Russia set a world record of 52.27 seconds in the 100-meter butterfly. The American women won the 400-meter medley relay with a 4:02.88 and their 4th gold medal. And Norbert was of Hungary, a silver medalist in 1992, won the 200-meter breaststroke with a surging kick in 2:12.57. But also accomplishments, however, the lefty were overwhelmed by the grand impopularity and controversy surrounding Smith's 3rd gold medal. Photo of the game's Irish women and won the gold medal in the Olympics, now with a victory in the 200-meter butterfly on Friday, as Smith won match Spark Smith of the United States and Kristen Otto of the former East Germany as winners of the 4 individual gold medals in 1 Olympics. For relay, Smith won 7 Olympics in 1932 and Otto won 6 in 1988. It was later revealed that Otto was using muscle building steroids. This morning, Smith's injuries yesterday morning were considered serious, but they might be bent in swimming in the US, and said Dr. Joseph Kaminsky, the chief medical officer of the Irish swimming team. After dominating the 400-meter individual medley and the 400 freestyle, Smith qualified only 7 among the 8 swimmers. For the tonight's final, but she reported about the coach and husband, Eric de Boer, that everything was fine, and tonight she said she was considered withdrawn for the final because she wanted to compete. Carrie Stroud won't be able to compete for the women's all-around title today, but unlike past years, when she is always overshadowed by other Americans, Stroud will be very much in the limelight because our dramatic performance made her an instant Olympic legend. Lee Aksheng won the men's individual all-around gold medal last night, with Alexei Nemov of Russia taking the silver and Vitaly Sherby of Belarus in 1992. Gold medals in bronze. Michelle Smith of Ireland became the Summer Games' biggest winner so far when she won the 20-meter individual medley last night for her 3rd gold medal. Javier attended the Olympics may be elsewhere, but the fun in London Games can be found in the versatile World Congress Center. In tackling bad start, ended the chances of favorite Sean Kelvin, Australia, enabling Florian Russell French to win the 1,000-meter trial. Tennis Richie Renberg, the American who plays Pete Sampras in a singles draw, retired with an injury in the 3rd set of the open round match. In soccer, the United States was eliminated by Portugal 1-1. The Americans needed a victory to advance in the 21-10 advantage shots, but could not score the decisive goal. Charles Barkley scored 16 points, leading the Dream Team to another inspiring 104-82 victory over Lithuania before a record Olympic crowd of 31,447 at Georgia Dome. His smile may be a little strained, but Billy Payne is still gracious in the face of those heavily criticized games, and the United States been lost in India 4-0 to extend the future streak Olympics to 0-22-3. And the medal leaders. U.S. has 20 medals. It's first Russia 23, France 18, and France 16, and China 16. For the other sports news, we'll send you fan Charles live at 31. Take away, fan. Alright, thank you very much, Lynn. We'll start off with the Yankees as the crowd of reporters sticking on Andy Pettit's locker room after the Yankees beat the Texas Rangers 4-2 yesterday. It looked like the Raiders waiting for a subway win and win. This continuing waited almost 55 minutes next to Pettit pass, but the pitcher who had become the first 15-game winner in the American League did not arrive on schedule. Pettit finally emerged from the trainer's room with a bundle of ice as big as basketball wrapped around the stiff elbow and a strict expression on his face, even though he had barreled for 6 cuts the innings and managed to hold the top-hitting team in the major leagues to 2 runs, and Pettit was wondering about his nagging elbow problem. On one day when Benny Williams stuck the 420-foot homer and Tiny Martinez fired ball in the right field, one track was inexplicably misplayed and a 3-1 double by Damon Buford to provide a margin for Pettit's victory, but then at left-hander still not look confused because his pain was not diminished. I'm realizing that in the big league you got to pitch with the stuff, he said. You got to go out there and battle Friday. He had in the clubhouse had something happen to them. Joe Trey said Pettit had been more consistent and since started on June 16 because he's not muscle pitcher, but the manager has also said look at his face, worries about the pitcher. The first time you always thinking and the go to end your career. Trey said you always think the worst, and Pettit explained the success at the time of the traders with by saying that his elbow several times. I was fine and said Pettit limited Texas to 1 in 6 at-bats. When men in the score position, I would have liked myself to be thrown more. It's the same as the men. The team physician Stuart Hershon concurred. He wasn't any worse today when there's a man and the doctor said, we know what it is then. Dealing with it, there's nothing new. After each time, Pettit pitchers with the pain and some of them knew because he had never encountered an injury 5 years as a professional until feeling. The stimulus 5 weeks ago, Extra West has not cured Pettit with his 4-2 at his 2.74 ERA. Averaging 6 starts since the elbow playing fair. It's never going to be feel wonderful, said Troy, maybe for the rest of the year, maybe longer than that. It depends on what it is, are the concerns and something else, and I'm only concerned to be concerned. After Juan Gonzalez struck a run, scoring double, and Evan Rodriguez used a one-hand swing to poke a 325-foot homer and left and give Texas a 2-1 edge after 4 innings. The Yankees were concerned about losing the first home series since last August 20th, but the 5th inning brought a gift from Buford and redemption from Martinez. The Yankees load bases with against Jose Alberto, was making his first major league start on Derek Jeter single and walked away. Boggs and the walked to Williams and Martinez, who had looked impatient while grounding into an Indian double play in the first, scored a ball to the right field. Buford was not wearing sunglasses on a sunny day and properly turned to his left, then twisted back to his look right and looked back to the pretzel as he reached for the ball while leaping at the fence that was against his glove, and all the three runners scored to give the Yankees a 4th-2 cushion. When it hit it, I had thought it would have had it. Buford said it's because I thought they changed the whole game. Texas manager Johnny Nolan said, I've seen Damon make catches not as good as many major leaguers. I expect him to catch the ball. He wanted to say I knew if he got up high enough I could catch it. Martinez doubled and enabled Pettit to breathe easier. 1 inning left after 1 of 4 pitches. The tour breathed easier as Mariano Rivera unveiled a slider work 2 perfect innings and John Wetland and Cruz's Fridays 9th for a 35th save, and until Pettit could not recall whether it was like to pitch without pain. I felt like a long time, but I'm doing all right, I think he said so far. David Codwell, his right shoulder exhibited tomorrow in the field. No problems from the surgery that he had been moving and injured him in. Early May, he expected to begin throwing off the mound on August. Coach hopes he will be ready to pitch at the Yankees at September 6th. If David Cone never comes back to the September 1st, I think it could be the best September call-up in the history of games, said Joe Troy. Mariano Rivera used sliders to retire Juan Gonzalez and Dean Palmer. Everyone expects me to throw fastballs. He said, now they think that when they say, uh-oh, he's a slider too. In Denver, it's just a will that the Mets have finished with Coors Field for this season. They cannot pitch the Rockies and they cannot hit them, even not even 4 homers, included 2 by Bernard Gilkey, could produce a victory in his Chamber of Horrors in the Rocky Mountain High. As the Rockies played a 3-game sweep in hand of the Mets, their 4th straight loss with a Vinny Castillo's throughout single over the head of a center field car. Everett drove a Walt Weiss give a car on 7-6 lead and win in 10 innings. Palmer 1-2 got in trouble when he walked Weiss on 4 pitches to start the 10th. After sacrifice bunt by Elspeth, Weiss moved to third baseman on infield, granted by Dan Bishop. Andre Gallagher was touching walk, putting runners at the corner for Castillo. The Rockies third baseman then drove the first pitch from Bird to deep center field. Everett had stayed in Benson and couldn't reach it fast enough to catch the ball. It was now a brutal feat for the Mets in addition to Gilkey's 19 and 24 homers of the year. Todd Hundley and Sonic pitcher Jason Eastman Acton had sailed. Rockets fought the Rockman air, but it wasn't enough as Burks and Quinton McCracken banged out 4 each with the Rockets kept their 10th straight run at home for a victory. The Rockets tied the club record with 4 double plays to help support the Mets. They have to begin with a manager Dallas Gray called for a pregame meeting with his players to discuss the lackluster performance over the last week. Admin swept out the Rockets of the day that double Wednesday. The Mets lost 5 of the last 6 games ahead of tonight's season finale. Green would have divulged his message. Just some of my thoughts, he said. It wasn't anything lacking. What in the clubhouse that Green emphasized at the time was running out, and the Mets, they are contended for the wild card spot. They were 7 games behind the Expos, entering tonight's game ends. Still face a 3-game series at Cincinnati beginning Friday. And look like scoring their pep talk would produce immediate results when the Mets took a 2-0 lead in the first inning. Back-to-back 2-solo homers by Gilkey and Hundley against Bracket starter Armando Reynoso. The two bats were followed by a 2-run homer deep in the left field seats by Israel in the second inning. Israel second homer of the season put the Mets ahead by 4-1. Okay, and the Yankees will square off against the Kansas City Royals later tonight at Yankee Stadium. Other scores by the majors: the Royals get pounded by the Boston Red Sox 12-2. Cleveland blanket the Toronto Blue Jays by a touchdown and a field goal, 10-0 here. Milwaukee and Seattle still playing. Minnesota 11, Baltimore 4, and Oakland nipping Chicago White Sox 6-5. National League scores was Atlanta over St. Louis 4-1, Cincinnati 3, Philadelphia 1, Florida blanket Los Angeles 3-0, Houston 6, San Diego 4 in 10 innings, and Pittsburgh 5, Montreal 4. In Albany, New York, Cedric Jones has been winning wins Princeton and hot sun at the University of Oklahoma. He has been keeping in good shape by winning the Giants. The Giants' top draft pick reports came in the beginning of his professional career. That remains a mystery. Negotiation is always hard to figure, and then things can change in an instant. As Jones, the defense that could sign this week, he could sign 2 weeks from now. While general manager of the Giants, George Young and Gary Richard, the age of Jones, have been in a couple and productive meetings that look like it could take some time before Jones signs. Along the situation involving the Jets and Keyshawn Johnson, discussions between the Giants and their top pick have not been bitter. Young drafted Richard, a former player for CW Postal in the 70s, and they expect each other. And there is an ideology difference here in front of to keep the discussion from the progression past a certain point, and because the partners seem to be extremely passionate about their respective positions, it may take time to work for them. Jones is one of the 10 league 30 picks will remain unsigned. 6 of the number 1 picks were unsigned are in the top 10, and then Jets Johnson first, and Arizona's Kevin Hardy third, and Jones fifth, and St. Louis' Lawrence Phillips sixth, and Carolina's Tip Blake Barber 10, and Cincinnati's Willie Anderson 10th. What remains one of the biggest sticking points in Richard's defense to ensure that Jones will then needs keep up with the going rate fire. Veterans in the later years of a contract, Richard would like to insert triggers in the early years of a great adjustment mechanism. For example, Jones said the 5-year deal, the 2 years of now, he makes the Pro Bowl reaches over milestones, then it will be triggered in automatic increase state. A scheduled setup of $1.8 million from 2001 to $2.5 million that year. The contract keeps up with the veteran salaries and biggest fear, and age is the biggest player made out for the contract. The Giants are poisoned in such tactics such they go against Young's philosophy. The 4 pick overall draft, Baltimore's Jennifer Ogden Sunday, 7-year, $15.439 million deal. The 7 pick, New England's Terry Graham, set a 6-year, $11.5 to $11.6 million deal, and Jones' contract will roughly average about $2 million a season. Young does not discuss contract negotiations, which does not return phone calls. Meanwhile, there is good news concerning defensive tackle Keith Hamilton, who may be out for more than a week despite an injury to his left Achilles tendon is merely inflamed. It has progressively gotten better. He said Hamilton was originally injured a tendon in off-season. It's a minor setback. Hamilton is the key in part of the line after playing defensive end for much of the career. He has moved inside to tackles last season, where 6'6" at 285 pounds. He was effective and finished last season with 42 tackles and 2 sacks and 3 fumble recovers and a first fumble. In 1993 and Hamilton had 11.5 sacks, but wherever Hamilton believes he will do so to pain with re-injury. John Stanley, one of the agents for Keyshawn Johnson, said what did he really not close to the deal with a Jets. Stanley interviewed on WFN radio and said the Jets would have offered Johnson a 6-year package worth $50 million would pay $4.8 million in the first year. Stanley said Johnson wants a deal that pays more than $7.5 million in the first year as a escape clause up to 4 years. Iakapatuka. Tim Biatukupka. NFL will make the call on Irvin as receiver suspended for 5 games on a felony charge of cocaine possession. He's played in no contest. Outfitters Joe Carter manager Cedar Castle helped lead the Toronto Blue Jays to consecutive World Series titles in 92-93 to their career to contract extension about the 1997 season. Gainesville, Florida. The junior tailback Fred Taylor won't be only facing suspension when the season begins, Coach Steve Spurrier said today. The freshman quarterback Doug Pollard and the sophomore offensive tackle Pat Brennan will miss games because of conducted probation for the Florida football players, Spurrier said. He went on to say what they did referred to the only as bad behavior, but the coach said he would to be the one to decide how many games they missed. Taylor, one of the Gators' top running backs, has been suspended by the Judicial Committee on the month of September because of his role in the theft incident. He's charged with petty theft and misdemeanor. Fred Taylor will miss the first month, and after that he should be eligible. Spurrier said he should be fine. We are content with that decision, however. And hopefully he will be in Sun soon enough with the rest of his career in Florida. And then second time, as many years, Trail's been suspended in September with charged with a fraudulent use of credit card and received the third prosecution from the state attorney. The New York, New Jersey Metro Stars blank San Jose 1-0 here, while Colorado blank New England 2-0. NASCAR leaders also racing Terry Labonte leader 2,531 points. And main leaders Jeff Gordon leader $1,248,567. In baseball news, Ken Zerells and Kevin Appiah closing on contract. Ralph Horing, the ex-running back for the Chicago Cubs in 1921-23, will turn 100. Atlanta Falcons lose lineman Shannon Brown will be out for the season after injuring his knee yesterday during the Falcons' second day of practice. And the five-time British Open Championship Peter Thompson was appointed captain of the national team in the President's Cup yesterday, less than a week after players vote for David Graham resigned and Jeremy Renner went out of the Chicago Blackhawks here. And that's going to be it for the News Channel 4, the Midnight Report for this Thursday, July 25th, 1996. Coming next on Channel 4 will be The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, will present only a 6-minute dialogue, and then we'll be back to the Olympics. Paris have a good night. Alongside Chuck and Sue and Janice and Fran and Landon and Lance, have a good night. We will see you later today. Bye-bye for now. We're